to my YouTube family. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be formatted a little bit different, as you can see, but messages are still messages and you're gonna get yours, period. We are going to get into the message that you need to hear prior to 2025, okay? If you're seeing this in 2025, that's perfectly fine. It's a timeless message. My intention for the message is, though, whenever you're seeing this, especially before 2025, is that you get a message that gives you a sense of clarity and gives you almost a check-in, okay? This is almost like a check-in message for you. Yeah, no matter when you're watching, this is a message that is for you, so have faith in the pile that you pick, and yeah. Okay, so for the pile selection, since this video is formatted a little bit differently, we're not going to do a pick a card, so to speak. We're going to pick a color, okay? So hopefully you enjoy this. If you don't, let me know. And if you do, let me know. Because I make them for you. I just try to be creative with it, you know? But without further ado, let's get into the piles. Pile number 1 is going to be the color blue. Pile number 2 is going to be the color green. Pile number 3 is going to be the color clear. Is that a color? Anyway. Pile number 4 is going to be the color white or frost. And pile number 5 will be the color blood orange red. Very specific, but it's what I channeled. Let's get into your message. I will see you there. All right, pile number 1, thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and get into your message. We're doing it differently, as you can see, but it's going to be a quality message. Okay, girl. So let's go ahead and just read the current energy. What's the current energy that is around you or that you're embodying? What's the vibe? Okay. What's the vibe for pile number 1? What's the current energy? Ooh, we have karmics. So this is no surprise, seeing as this year number 8 is the year of karmic years, okay? So you could have had a lot of experience with the relationships between you and the karmics in your life. Third parties, haters, lesson learned, okay? So definitely, this is confirmation for you, pile number 1, that they see the struggles that you have had this year and the karmics that you've had to deal with this year, and they're wanting you to know that it's not over. Okay, not in the sense that things are going to continue to get worse or anything like that, but they're acknowledging that there's still, this energy is still present within you and around you, okay, my love. And they're telling you, you know, why keep it around? Why keep it around? All right, let's go ahead, actually. Let's keep going, So this is the current energy right now. You could have a lot of third-party relationships, so this could be romantic relationships, finding out that there are other people involved. This could be friendships, finding out that people are talking behind your back, family members, finding out that there's gossip about you in the family, or that, you know, people are being fake. I'm hearing that there's a lot of energy, pile number 1 here, of someone who's just being hated on. They feel like you feel like spirit has almost been testing you, and you're tired of it. Okay, you're tired of the test. You're like, bitch, I'm not in school. I'm not trying to take no tests. Even if you are in school, you're like, bitch, I'm in school already. I don't need no more tests, right? But spirit's telling you this is not a test. It's a lesson. A lesson and a test are not the same. You have to sit down, go to class, and learn your lesson. But once that test comes up, you better have that lesson learned already. Spirit's telling you this is not something that you've experienced yet, pile number 1. This is not something that you have knowledge about and that you should be perfect at and have all the answers to. Karmics are hard to figure out in this lifetime, and we only get one chance at this lifetime. At least that we remember. So, like, let this year be a sign to you, pile number 1. Don't let karmics rule your life, and don't let them overrule your life, because I'm hearing you've gotten overwhelmed by the amount of energy that comes from these karmics. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've gotten overwhelmed with this energy, and you've almost convince yourself that, I don't know, maybe people just aren't for me, or maybe, I don't know. But you can't let certain relationships, specific relationships that are meant to teach you a lesson, you can't let them break you. You can't let them determine who you're going to be and how intimate your relationships are going to be and how close you want to be with people in general. That's not fair. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to you. Okay, it's not fair to the people who have yet to meet you, who wants to meet you, who are going to have great relationships with you, are meant to have great relationships with you. And it's not fair to you who's meant to have great relationships and who's meant to just learn and continue living. Learn and continue living. Don't get stuck here. Okay, that's what Spirit's telling you. Let's go ahead and see, what does pile number one need to know or be aware of before 2025, or whenever they're seeing this, if they're in 2025. Okay, we have door to the Akashic records. I kind of felt this energy. I kind of felt the energy. It's almost, and look what's on the bottom. I forgot. This is literally pile number one, the energy of you. This is a card. It's so hard for you, pile number one, with this karmic, because you've been here before. You've experienced this relationship with them before. You like my bracelet together? Anyways, you've experienced the relationship before in other lifetimes, and that's why it feels so overbearing and overwhelming in this lifetime, because you're like, I feel like I've dealt with this forever, okay? I feel like I've dealt with this person or this type of situation or this type of person for too long, okay? So Spirit's telling you, door to the Akashic records. Let's go ahead into the mini book and see what it says here. Let's see. It might take me a second to find it, but overall, yeah, this is definitely giving me talks about past lives, about feelings and emotions and thoughts that you have about people, and it might come, or not come from, but your past life or lives may have something to do with how you're feeling in regards to people, okay? But also keep in mind that shit happens. It's just life, okay? It's just part of life. Not everything has a big magical reason or connotation. Sometimes it just boils down to you and this person don't get along. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to enter 2025? How are you going to set new boundaries? And, you know, what do you want your life to look like, pile number one? You have to create it. So what do you want it to look like? Period. It says, the Akashic records contain the entire cosmic drama in all its dimensions, including available to the psyche of the reader, and various portions of them can be tapped. Is Spirit telling you to do a meditation? Is Spirit telling you to do a past life meditation and Akashic records meditation so you can go back in time and figure out this relationship and where it stemmed from and how to fix it? It says, for further information, please consult the head librarian located somewhere in the main library. So Spirit's telling you here, dive deep. Dive deep into these relationships, these connections, why they don't work, why they have never worked, and accept where you are in your relationship with these people, or lack thereof, right? If you feel like, you know what, this person really isn't for me, you're not obligated to figure out why and try to fix things, okay? Especially if you feel like this is something that's much bigger than you and energy beyond you, okay? So let's go ahead and see why they're telling you to open the door to the Akashic records. Why are they telling you to do this before 2025, or whenever you're seeing this as a almost clarifier, a cleanser, a, what's it called? Well, like a jump start, yeah. We have 6 months to a year. That's crazy. So Spirit's telling you, give me one more, 6 months to a year. We have Virgin, inexperience. Yeah, there's something that you haven't experienced yet that you will experience within the next 6 months to a year. Spirit's telling you the next year is going to be full of new experiences for you, and they don't want you to feel like these experiences are tests and trials, and if you fail you're wrong, and if you don't do this and this then you won't make it. And they're telling you, remember who the fuck you are, remember how much power you hold, and remember, if you are looking for answers, you can always find the fucking answer. You can always find the answer, even if the answer is there is no one straight answer. Get the fucking answer. You know what I mean? Spirit's telling you, when it comes to these karmics and these lessons that you have had to learn in 2024, take that into 2025, put it into the library, and understand that these past decisions and past experiences, they all work together piece by piece to create this big picture that is you. There is no one experience or feeling that's just you. So don't take on these experiences and feelings as, being, what's the word? Being burdens. Okay? Take all of these first times and new experiences and crazy, risk taking moments that are coming up in 2025. Take them as opportunities, okay? Because you are learning the lessons in 2024. Matter of fact, I'm hearing you've pretty much learned the lessons you've had to learn. So be ready for the test in 2025, okay? File number 1. All right. Let me get you one more, honey. Let's just go ahead and, should we do charms? Let's go ahead and, let's get some charms. So I'm going to pull some charms. You won't be able to see them very closely, but I promise I'll read them like I read everything else. Okay, honey. So for 2025, let's see what we have coming out. So we have the letter G, the letter K. So GK, those initials could be significant. GKQ could be significant here. Okay, we have a seashell talking about love, another seashell here. So there's definitely people with the significant initials. I'm hearing companies or places as well, pile number 1. So these could be initials of companies or places that are going to be, or people, significant in 2025. That's G, K, and Q. G, K, and Q. We have two seashells here. And seashells usually talk about attraction. We have an anchor here, so you could be very drawn to the water in 2025 and very emotionally aware in 2025. Spirit's telling you to ground yourself and make sure that you have some area or some space, some sacred area for you to release and let yourself feel all the emotions that you need to feel. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is literally a piece of rose quartz bracelet. Wow. So yeah, there's some love coming up for you, pile number 1 in 2025. And Spirit's telling you, if you know how not to act, if you know how relationships should not go due to all of these karmics, you will be set in 2025. Okay. Look at that. We have a love with the arrow coming out. We have a rose coming out. There's a lot of love for you in 2025. We have a cat. Spirit's telling you to listen to your intuition. We have a bow. No arrow though. Interesting. So Spirit's telling you your intuition is going to be really, really loud. I'm hearing you don't want to be loud and wrong. So make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition and really step by step following it where it's taking you. Don't just jump ahead. Don't assume. Don't jump the gun, especially when it comes to your intuition. We have a handcuff here. So in 2025, we might have somebody getting arrested, okay, or somebody breaking the law. We have another cat here. Somebody may not realize that someone's broken the law or that that someone else in their family has these charges or something like that is what I'm hearing. We have another rose quartz piece, and we have a citrine piece out here. So money and love are going to be very significant in 2025. We have a little deer coming out. What is this? As well as a phoenix. So Spirit's telling you you're really changing course in 2025. You're going from someone who's very harmed, very, dare I say weak, I'm sorry, very soft, to someone who's learned the lessons, going into 2025 being like, bitch, I made it. God damn. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? Look at that. We have another deer. 3D this time. So Spirit's really making an emphasis, telling you here, do not lose your femininity, do not lose your softness and your nurturing side. But remember, you're not the same, and don't let others forget either that you are not the same person that you were when 2024 started. Okay, we have a star here, and we have a starfish. That's so funny, right next to each other. So I'm hearing you are unique, you are special, and you shine brightly in your own unique way in 2025. And don't shy away from it. Okay, you're definitely traveling somewhere. It doesn't look like far travel, it looks like short travel here with the bike. And we have a man with a sack, one of the sacks, you know, knapsack, whatever. We also have, what is this? Catfish, goldfish. Catfish could be significant. Somebody could like catfish, or you could be getting a fish in 2025. We also have what looks like, what is this? We have a little butterfly. It's kind of a funky looking butterfly to me. So I don't know, you could realize that you have a special power, unique gift, or there's something about you socially that's very unique that people enjoy, okay? That's very different than the usual. Something here is significant with your family tree, okay? There could be a new baby coming in the family in 2025. There could also be talks of a new marriage in 2025, okay? Spirit's telling you in 2025, make sure you're being very thorough with the things that you're manifesting and the things that you're creating and the doors that you are opening, okay? Because especially spiritually, if you're wanting to, look in the Cashapp records and all of these things, protect yourself and make sure that you are focused and using very clear sight to travel spiritually or literally, okay? All right, my love. Pile number one, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you like this video, definitely like it. Be sure to go to the link in my bio, go to my website, visit my blog post. If you're interested in 2025, you want to know what's the year going to look like astrologically, what is the year mean numerology wise. Yeah, go to my link in my bio. I have a blog up for you all about 2025. It's the number 9 year in numerology, and I teach you all about it. Go look. And of course, if you want a tarot reading, you can find me in the link in the bio. And yeah, bye, girl. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, to pile number 2. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, honey. Let's go ahead and get into your message. 2025. What do you need to hear before 2025 comes? Or if you're seeing this in 2025, what is a refresher? What's a clarifier? What's a check-in message that you need to hear? Okay. So what is the current energy for pile number 2? Oh, shite. Okay, we have recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. So the current energy, you're feeling like it's about time for a break. It makes sense. Winter break is here. She's here. She's coming up. I'll put this on the side. I definitely feel the energy from you of being overwhelmed and feeling like you really kind of ran yourself into the ground this year. You've really kind of put a lot of energy and effort into things that are both worth it and not worth it, to be honest. Pile number 2. Yeah, let me actually pull an extra card on this. You feel like you have not been returned what you've given out this year, monetarily or energetically. You don't feel like you've gotten anything, and not gotten anything, because I'm not really getting from this energy that you're ungrateful. It's just this kind of very reflective, partially criticizing, self-criticizing energy, being like, I have worked so damn hard, and I've done this and this and this, and what do I have to show for it? Like, I haven't done this and this, nobody does this and this for me. I always give, and what do I get back? Okay, that's the energy I'm kind of picking up. I'm kind of seeing. So let's go ahead, pile number 2, and figure out what do you need to know, okay? Why is this energy coming out? And what is the most important message that you need to hear before 2025, or just what do you need to be made aware of right now? We have go head on, period. So Spirit's telling you, oh wow. I'm actually gonna go into the book before I start yapping. So give me 1 second. Yes. It says, continue to act on your intuition without looking back or being distracted by opposition. In the midst of nothingness, which is funny they say that because look what's on the bottom of the deck. It's the card of nothing. Just a circle. It could mean everything. It could mean nothing. That circle could be a world. It could just be a circle. You know what I mean? But anyways, it says, in the midst of nothingness, there's a sign that says, I've seen it before. Once the past is acknowledged and accepted in simplicity and once the past is acknowledged and accepted, we continue on an ever unfolding path in simplicity and tranquility. The powers that direct the cosmic comedy are benevolent. In this and in all, we are speaking from a spiritual psychic perspective. We are not outlining strategies on how to attain specific goals, such as winning a game of chess. However, the spiritual and the material are always interacting with each other. Yes. So, what I'm getting from this, I feel like Spirit's really telling you here, especially with that last sentence. However, the spiritual and the material are always interacting with each other, right? Spirit's telling you life is going to be life, and there are going to continue to be things moving into 2025 or moving on from when you're seeing this. There are going to continue to be things that you cannot control. That in itself is a thing you cannot control. You cannot control that there are always going to be things out of your control. But what you can control is your own energy. You can control how much you give out, dish out. You can control how much you use for yourself. You can control if you use any at all. You can control how much you recharge. You can control how much you, don't recharge, right? But what you cannot control is what other people do with the energy you give, and if other people are giving you energy back. Even if you do the best spell work ever and you get what you want, I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay, Spirit told me not to get into the spell work today. If you want to know about spell work, you can hit me up. What Spirit's saying, stay on track. Okay. Stop, I'm being crazy, y'all. But really, pile number 2, this is a very motivating message, a message coming through telling you, do not deny yourself the gift of spontaneity and the gift of joy and the gift of doing things intuitively because I want to, because I can, because it feels good. You know what? I'm gonna take off today because I can. Well, not today, but I'm gonna take off this weekend because I can, because I need that time to recharge. You know what? I'm gonna only work 5 hours this week because I need to recharge. I just can't. I know I need some money, so I'm going to put in some effort, but I'm going to make sure that I put in the time for me, okay? Yeah, Spirit's really telling you, just turn your brain off for a little while, okay? Turn your brain off. The world's going to continue to spin, baby. It's going to continue to go. You can meet it where it's at when you come back, okay? But do not overwhelm and overwork yourself, okay? That is a definite no moving into the future here. Is there anything else we want to say on this card? And then we have the Page of Cups. I feel like that was pretty clear, yeah. One more. All right, so coming out in the reverse, we have the Page of Cups. So this is kind of telling me, pile number 2, that you're not going to find the little surprises and the little joys. You're not going to appreciate the small wins in life if you're overthinking things, because you'll constantly be overlooking things. Turn your brain off. Let the switch go and start walking forward. And you are going to be very happy with where you are and where you end up. And obviously, I'm not telling you to be dumb and make dumb decisions, but use your intuition and don't overthink everything you do. Pile number 2, okay? Let's see. Give me a reasoning. Why did this card come out for pile number 2? We have divine child, okay? So there could be children coming up for you in 2025, or there could be a divine child around you or within you right now, right? Spirit's kind of saying, tap into your inner child. What are the things that you enjoy, that you used to enjoy? What things remind you of the past, of growing up, being, young and happy? What things used to really make you feel like, when I was younger, for example, I would always see my mom putting her foot in her foot bath, using her little, back massagers. And I'm like, oh my God, she's like so grown and relaxing and drinking wine and doing the thing, And I do that now as part of my relaxation. I soak my feet, honey. I drink my wine, baby, because that's something that I enjoy doing to recharge, right? Maybe look into your past, figure out some things that you used to enjoy and incorporate those things, especially if they're things that your inner child used to enjoy, okay? We have wholeness or wholesomeness, this divine child card. I created these cards, by the way, but they're about, this card is about potential, unlimited potential. It's about you recalling your childhood experiences and emotions, right? So take some time to appreciate where you've come, how far you've come and where you've come from. And if you're missing it, if you're needing some more energy, if you're needing a boost, if you're needing these, if you're needing to feel validated emotionally or energetically, who better to turn to than you? Okay? Turn to yourself, turn that brain off. Self, what do I need to recharge? What can I do to recharge? And if you're like, man, I really need, I don't know, some advice right now. I don't have anyone to talk to. How can you get the feeling of getting advice without reaching out to someone? You could watch motivational videos. You can come get a tarot reading from me, right? You can do a meditation and try to intuitively channel some advice, right? What are things that, like, break it down step by step? What are things I enjoy? How can I do these things? When can I do these things? Not overthinking it, but planning it. Yeah. And I hope I'm not confusing you because I know I just said that, but Spirit's also telling me you cannot plan happiness, okay? So although Spirit's telling you here, think it out, be thoughtful, be intentional about what you're going to do and things that you can do to recharge and feel good and, relax and let go and clear your mind. What can you do to do those things? And then when you're doing them, do them. Be in the moment. Don't think when you're doing them. Don't overthink about doing them. Do it and enjoy it and feel good about it, okay? So before we head out, let's go ahead and get some charms. Pile number 2. If you guys are interested on 2025, learning more about the number 9 year, which is what it is, you can go to the link in my bio and learn some more about that. It can really help you navigate how to approach 2025 and kind of sense what energies will already be present, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. So the letter J could be significant for you coming up in 2025. Love is definitely going to be, I'm hearing, a significant factor in your life, but I don't feel like it's going to be going the best. I'm hearing you're going to, you might be leaving actually a relationship in 2025, or a relationship might significantly end. Like, yeah. Okay, we have the letter K coming out as well. We have a book here. So Spirit's telling you to stay educated in 2025. I'm hearing K through 8. You may want a job in teaching, or want a job educating other people on things that you're well knowledgeable on. We also have a camel, so Spirit's telling you you may have a long journey coming up, or 2025 might just be a long journey of learning how to let go and breathe and clear your mind. Meditate, girl, meditate this year and every day and every year, okay? We have a little bunny here, looks like carrying a basket of apples. So Spirit's telling you someone's on the way with a gift for you, and it's got to do with family or it's got to do with sowing seeds. Be careful if you're having sex and you don't want to get pregnant, okay? Because that's a possibility I'm hearing. I'm also hearing one fish, two fish. So Spirit's telling you you have a lot of suitors romantically this year, and I'm not hearing it's necessarily a long-term relationship. But yeah, it's a lot of flirting happening for 2020, wow, in 2025 for you, okay? Or whenever you're seeing this. Paris could be significant. You could be planning a trip to Paris or trip out of, the country or wherever you live. Let's see. Spirit's telling you to, yeah, get outside, even if you can't plan to move across the country or visit France or some shit, right? Get outside more. I know it's probably, especially if you're living in the US, it's probably cold where you are, but look at that. The chain broke. This chain has family and love, and they were supposed to be together and they broke. So there's definitely some separations happening, either in family, in love, or between the two in 2025 for you, okay? I'm hearing not all that glitters is gold. And I'm hearing that when I'm looking at this infinity sign. So there's something that's always going to be a little bit off, or there's something that's always going to be a little bit dull or a little bit that your energy just brings a certain shine to. But is it worth it to keep it in your life? I don't know. You need to do some assessments about that in 2025. Spirit's telling you, ooh, peace, your peace is going to be extremely important. We have two peace signs right on top of each other. Your peace is going to be extremely important to you in 2025, and you should not play around with your peace. If you have to do something and, you're looked at a certain way or in a certain light for setting your boundaries and making sure that shit is tranquil and peaceful for you, then you just gonna have to look like a monster, okay, in 2025. So because Spirit's telling you self-care is number one for you. We have a little man that's walking kind of backwards, like walking that way towards the left with a little thing on, a little sticking what do you call it, handkerchief, right? So Spirit's telling you definitely take some trips back into the past or go back to your hometown or something like that in 2025. Spirit said there's a lot of messages that are going to come through and that are going to come and stem from memories or you experiencing inner child work, inner teen work, okay? Um, the letter B could be significant or somebody could speak sign language here, okay? You have a kitty cat coming out. Your intuition is definitely going to be significant, especially when it comes to attracting money and abundance in 2025. If you're not listening to your intuition after you're seeing this, if you're not at least trying harder to, putting in the effort to understand your intuition and understand how messages work and all that stuff, you're going to miss out on a lot of wealth and abundance in 2025. A lot of opportunities. Okay, last but not least, we have a guitar. So somebody could play Guitar Hero or could like music, or somebody could be getting a band, starting a band, getting a contract, or having a music opportunity or music published, like, eyes on you because of your music in 2025. Okay, I know I be having a lot. Well, you got. Okay. Well, you guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to definitely like this video. Make sure to subscribe, honey. And if you're interested in getting a reading, go to the link in my bio. I got you. I have my readings on sale actually right now. And like I said, if you're interested in learning more about 2025, what the energy is going to look like, go to the link in my bio and read that blog post. It's really interesting and it's not long and boring, okay? All right. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello to call number 3. Welcome or welcome back. We are going to get you a very awesome message today. Interestingly enough, I feel like the pick a color didn't have anything to do with pile number 1 or number 2's reading, except now I actually think it has something to do with your reading, pile number 3. So very interesting. You picked the color clear, right? If that's a color, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like this actually does translate to your message. But let's go ahead and see what the current energy is before we get into it. Current energy for pile number 3, we have waves, emotions, worry, and fear. So right now, or even this year, right, you could have had a lot of emotions popping up and flowing through you this year. A lot of it having to do or stem around, what am I saying? A lot of it having to stem from fear and worry and feeling like something may happen, or what if something doesn't happen, right? Very anxious. And maybe you picked the color clear, and I channeled this color for people who are looking for a certain level of clarity, or looking for a certain level of understanding on where they are in their lives, why they're at this point in their lives, and where they're going next, what's to come, okay? So let me go ahead and pull one more card on this, the current energy. Okay. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups coming out. This is telling me not only, yes, it's a very emotional energy, but it's a very nostalgic energy. You might be battling in your mind between, enjoyable memories and not so enjoyable memories, or, acknowledging the good things in the past, but not acknowledging the bad things, or vice versa. Acknowledging all the bad and acknowledging all the negative experiences, and not taking enough time to acknowledge the good things that have happened, and the positive childhood experiences that you have had, okay? Either way, I'm hearing that you're just going through a very emotional time, okay? You could be a Cancer, or you could have significant moon sign or moon placement, because this is the energy of someone's emotions, and the emotions that come and go. You know what I mean? This is not someone's temperament, or this is not someone's personality. This feels like someone's mood that's just constantly kind of been up and down, okay? So let's go ahead and see, what do you need to know, or what do you need to be made aware of at this time? Okay. So my camera cut off. Okay. Anyway, do it now. That is the message coming through for you, either going into 2025, or whenever you're seeing this. Spirit's telling you to do it now. You actually got 2 cards coming out, okay, so far. And it has, there I was, surrounded. So Spirit's telling you, if you don't do it, you'll never know. I understand you have a lot of emotions that come from past experiences, but you might as well just do it scared, because if you don't do it at all, you're gonna miss out on so much abundance, on so much fun, on so much joy. The fun and the joy that you're looking for in life, it doesn't come from knowing everything. It doesn't come from understanding every part of life, or even understanding where you are in life. It comes from not giving a fuck. It comes from being like, you know what? I don't know where I am or what's going on, but I feel good, and that's what matters. You could know everything under the sun. You could have all the intelligence in the world. You could have all the insight that you need to know, all the spiritual gifts and powers that you need. And if you are not happy, it doesn't matter. You need to, when it comes to, and I'm feeling like I'm being called to say this, because you're not looking for clarity in the sense of you actually need a message, okay? I'm not feeling like you actually need advice, or, I mean, you do, but you don't, you know what I mean? Like, you're here for validation. You need someone to reassure you, look you in your eyeballs, and be like, pile number 3, pile number 3, you guys have everything you need within you and around you to make your life look the way you want it to look. But the longer you remind yourself how unhappy you are with where you were in life, the longer you'll feel like your life has no meaning or no value in the moment. Because the body doesn't know the difference between then and now and later and maybe in this time and that. If it's feeling something, it's feeling something. If you're constantly replaying these memories for your body to feel, it's going to feel like it's still living in that same time, in that same space, okay? Try your best. If you want to understand yourself, you have to be there in the moment, okay? And if you're going to go back into the past, I hope you're going back to either enjoy it or you're going back to unpack it and actually fix something. Because unpacking the past just to leave an open unpacked box in the middle of the fucking floor makes no sense. Okay, I just heard a very loud ringing in my ear, like right now. Let's get into the book, girl. And I'm not saying it in an attitude or giving you like stank ass pop. Like, I'm not giving that, but I just feel like Spirit's irritated, and I feel like even you're getting frustrated with yourself. And Spirit's like, there's no point in being sad and upset and frustrated right now because we're telling you what you have to do. Okay, do it. So, speaking of, it says, do it now. It says, just do it. Awareness comes only in the reality of experience. If you're not feeling, you're not alive. Okay, Spirit's telling you this is a situation where you've experienced what you've experienced, so you can have the awareness to take on what you're going to experience soon. And if you don't take the time to understand the situations that have already occurred and appreciate them for what they are and look forward into the future, you're going to miss it. Okay. And there I was, surrounded is the other card that you got. And I actually really like this card. Not just the artwork in it, I think it's cute, but the meaning of the card is very, I almost want to use the word intuitive. Like it's this feeling that we all naturally kind of get, but can't put into words, right? So it says, surrounded by the various and sometimes bizarre creatures of nature, I received a message. It said, you and the earth are one. Period. Spirit's telling you, you're having a human experience, okay? Being a human, part of being a human is with this meat suit, appreciating all the things that come with it. And one of those things are emotions, okay? So in 2025, or whenever you're seeing this, move forward with the appreciation of your emotions, reassuring and validating your own emotions. And therefore, you will have clarity and you will have understanding of who you are and appreciation for who you are. And if things come up within you that you don't like or you don't think are you and don't feel like you, remake them. Scrap it, scratch it, throw it away, and put what you want to be in there because you have the freedom to do so. If you're not happy with something, you don't have to have it around, period. Okay? So let's go ahead and figure out spiritual team, spirit guides. Why did it do it? Alchemist. Spirit's telling you, they're giving you this message about doing it and just going for it and really, you know, they're telling you to alchemize with what you have. What does it mean to be an alchemist? An alchemist kind of blends the science and blends the spiritual to create this wholeness, okay? And what did the cards say? You and the earth are one. You are one with all of the energies that are around you and within you. So don't feel like these emotions and these energies are constantly fighting against you just to fight against you. If you're not vibing, if you're not fitting with the frequency, if it doesn't seem like it's flowing easily, ask yourself why and get out somewhere either where it flows easy or make it flow easier. Okay, and if you need help on how to do that, you can message me personally or you can buy a tarot reading personally. But these are just collective messages are for the collective. Okay, so it's going to resonate how it resonates for each person individually. If you need further help, I got you. Okay, but Spirit's telling my collective for pile number 3, this is you got some good shit to work with here. You're just really unhappy. Just really unhappy with it, okay? You feel like you don't understand yourself and what's going on. But it's really because you haven't given yourself the clarity, you haven't given yourself the ability, you haven't given yourself the compassion and softness to really look at yourself as if you're looking at a friend and say, really tell me what's wrong, and I will listen with an open heart and an open mind and tell you what I think you need to hear. Give that to yourself, okay? Pile number 3. Let's go ahead and get you some charms before we end your reading. What can you expect for 2025? What are the energies? All right. Let's see what we got. So we have the letter I, we have the letter L. So somebody could live in Illinois, could be moving to Illinois coming 2025. Okay. We have a big butterfly. I actually think this is a moth. So your ancestors could be significant here. You could be coming closer to your ancestors in 2025, or family situations could be brewing in 2025. We have a dragon here, so the year of the dragon is what I hear. Somebody could be born in the year of the dragon. We also have an owl here, so Spirit's telling you to find yourself getting closer to those insects and animals in nature that other people may shun or see as intense or dangerous or scary. Okay, black sheep. That's what I'm hearing. Christmas carolers could be significant for some reason. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, is what I'm hearing. There could be an angel on top of your Christmas tree instead of a star, or there could be white Christmas tree instead of a regular green Christmas tree. I'm also hearing Archangel Michael and Archangel Jeremiah. Those are two very significant people that are going to be with you either now and moving forward or in 2025. Okay. We have a mermaid here, so Yamaya, Orisha Yamaya could be significant, or you could have a connection to the ocean. The Little Mermaid could also be significant here. Someone's transitioning is what I heard. We have a Pegasus here. Someone's someone's defying gravity, defying the laws. Wicked could be a movie or a musical that you really enjoy, or The Wizard of Oz. Someone could be a tennis player. It could be more active. You could be more active coming 2025. Spirit's also telling you you have a special skill for painting or for like seeing what do you call it, abstract art. You see things very abstractly. Spirit's telling you to use that to your advantage. Okay. Spirits say your intuition is getting old and rusty and dusty and crusty, and you need to use it. You can't expect a muscle to perform the same if you haven't used it in 5 days. Okay, it's just being real. Spirit's telling you there's going to be a strike of lightning or a very quick, intense either experience or idea or thought that comes in 2025. I'm hearing it's definitely going to be interesting and it's going to throw you off, but it's going to be very necessary and it's going to be something that's going to pop back up either one time or multiple times. Spirit's telling you here, noogie, you know, like when you rub on someone's head, noogie. Somebody could have a little brother or older brother, or could have siblings. There's something here with splitting your food between your siblings, sharing. Sharing is caring. There's something here about in 2025, possibly living with a sibling, living with a family member, splitting food, being short on money together, something like that. Somebody could be deaf or speak sign language. Okay, we have another. We never had. Wow, we have another horse coming out. So there's definitely a lot about freedom. Spirit's telling you you're on a long journey understanding yourself and how to be free in 2025. Okay, and it's gonna be extremely beneficial, but I am hearing it's gonna take you having faith. I heard when pigs fly, don't have that kind of attitude. Don't kind of have this attitude of like, yeah, when this happens, I'll do this. Yeah, when I see this person do this, then sure, I'll get up and do this. Why even have that attitude? Okay, understand that miracles can happen the same way that completely random, crazy, devastating things can happen. Crazy, random, amazing things can happen too. So try to have them happen for you by believing that they can. Okay, I know it sounds crazy and it sounds like some little kid bullshit if I believe that it'll happen, but it's true. Okay, pile number 3. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining and experiencing me. Okay, if you enjoy my content, definitely make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe, honey. And if you want a reading, a private message, a private reading, I do videos and I do Zoom calls. Okay, so you can go to the link in my bio. They're actually on sale until the 28th. What's something else that I have to say? Make sure to check out my blog post as well if you want to know more about the 2025 year, which is the year of number 9 in numerology. So I teach you all about that in the post. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I love you. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you picked the color white or you picked frost, this is for you. So let's go ahead and read current energy. What's the vibes? What's the current vibe? Okay. we have running. So spirits, okay, escape, denial, excuses. So the current energy for pile number 4, honey, you're running from something. You are trying to be in denial about something or avoid talking about something, experiencing something, or really facing some type of conflict or confrontation. And Spirit's telling you, how much longer are you gonna run? You gonna run all the way until the next year, ho? You gonna run all the way you gonna run all the way into 2025, bitch? I'm just playing with y'all about the report. But this is what I'm hearing. This is the message, okay? So let me get one more card. Why am I getting Seven of Swords in the reverse? So Seven of Swords usually speaks about someone who's very sneaky. It's a very deceptive energy. It's a lying energy, a backstabbing energy, someone who will do things very sneakily and strategically for their own gain, their own personal gain. So Spirit's telling you, yeah, running is another way of being selfish and being childish and being immature. And you don't want to take that into 2025 with you, okay? Check out my blog post on my website if you want to know more about the 2025 year and what energy is going to be present during the year, because it's a number 9 year. And with the number 9 comes kind of wrapping up loose ends. And what are you going to do, bitch? You gonna run and you gonna trip on everybody's tied up ends, and your shit gonna be loose, and you gonna trip and fall because your ends is not tied. So let's see what you need to know, or what you need to be made aware of, okay? All right, so we have 2 cards coming out for you, pile number 4. We have somewhere there is an energy leak, okay? Somewhere there is an energy leak. And we have someone is laughing at you. So you definitely feel like maybe you're running from someone who has extremely negative, sneaky, lying, backstabbing, fucking energy. Okay, maybe you're lying to someone about where you're going or where you're moving to because they won't leave you alone. Maybe you're starting to recognize that someone hasn't been truthful for you about where they've been going or where they've been or what they've been doing. And now you're instead of dealing with the situation, being like, you know what, peace out. Like, whatever this may be for you, because it will be different for everyone here, Spirit's telling you there is 100% sure the energy of sneakiness and strategicness, very cold energy, very manipulative energy. And Spirit's definitely telling you that there is a lot of energy that's escaping you, that you are not refurbishing, you're not refueling, okay? And you have to work on that either in 2025, coming up this year, or whenever you're seeing this, if you are in 2025, okay? This is what your kind of refresh message is, kind of clarifier, quick check-in. What's going on? What do you need to know? Well, baby, you got a leak in your boat, okay? But let's go ahead into the book and see what these 2 cards say. I often like to look in the book just because they always say exactly what they're trying to say perfectly, because, well, I didn't make the book. I'm just the reader. So let's go ahead and see what they say about the first card here. It says, check the pipe connection of the source northeast of Samarkand. And if it's not there, we can still come out in Oaxan. Actually, we have the infinite amount of energy from which to draw. In the same way, there are an infinite number of redwood trees. Though it may be true that if you've seen one red tree, you've seen them all, somewhere there's another redwood tree quite similar to the one destroyed. Unfortunately, it is the 17th dimension of a universe, zibbly times distant from ours. But if you know how to solve the transportation problem, there is no problem. So Spirit's definitely saying, and obviously in a joking way, because this book is kind of like funky. These cards are kind of like very, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you're not gonna like them. But this is a message that's telling you everything everything is not what it seems, okay? I'm seeing you going along the same route that you always go along and noticing something different, noticing something feels different, seems different. The energy is shifted. You don't feel as comfortable walking down the same street anymore for some reason. You didn't see anything happen, but you feel something is different. Okay. Yeah, Spirit's telling you there is no limit to the energy you can grab or, you know, inhale in, absorb, right? There is no limits, there's no capacity, but there is a capacity for how much you can give and how much you can spare and how much you can burn. You cannot continue to run and 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 let your energy just leak. Refuel yourself. Refuel yourself. You would not drive your car on E because you know that shit'll get fucked up. Why are you driving your body on E and letting it get fucked up? Tell me that. Okay. We also have someone is laughing at you. I feel like this could be literal for a lot of you here. I kind of want to say for most of you here, this is literal, and there are people who are kind of watching the drama in your life, or they are the drama in your life, and these people are kind of catalysts for the changes that are heading your way in 2025, or heading up, heading to you up next whenever you're seeing this. Okay. With the other cards, someone is laughing at you. We have who is laughing. The answer is revealed by other cards on the spread. Literally. So yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. We have Medea, comedian, stereotypes, Diary of Mad Black Woman might be a movie that you like. 2005 might be a significant year. Drag could be significant for you. Or you could have just a very crazy family. Medea is somebody who doesn't take bullshit, and she will blow up the motherfucking house if she needs to, because she's not gonna take no bullshit. Okay, Spirit's telling you, get a little bit of Medea energy up in your life. Okay, don't let people play with your energy, and don't let your energy constantly be wasted. Okay, obviously don't take it to her level and be running into houses and shooting people up and driving cars in restaurants, but take a little inspiration from her and how she stands up for herself, and she stands up for other people in her family and other people around her. She's not afraid, no matter who it is. She's not afraid to be like, hey, you doing some shady, sneaky shit, and I don't fuck with that. So goodbye. Miss me or not, just letting you know. Okay, file number 4. Let's go ahead and get some charms before we get out of here. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's see what we got. So we have a little fairy Tinkerbell here. So Tinkerbell could be someone that you looked up to when you were looked up to, it's a cartoon character, but when you were younger or you really enjoyed watching. I'm hearing you could like Pac-Man. I'm seeing the little ghost from Pac-Man. We have D. These could be initials of significant people in 2025, significant places, or significant companies. Okay, we have DXK, DMX. I'm also hearing someone likes to ride bikes. IENM, or is this W? W, sorry. And those are all of the letters. So we have D, X, K, I, E, N, and W. Somebody likes to drink a lot of wine. So I'm hearing, or in 2025, maybe someone's turning 21. They're going to be able to drink. They're going to want to drink wine. I'm hearing hotel stay, or a stay at an inn or a suite is going to be significant in 2025 as well. There's a lot of good luck when it comes to the way that you think and the way that you're developing. You're maturing very, very well, and it shows. And Spirit's saying because of that, the decisions that you're going to be making and the positive maybe experiences that you're going to be choosing to have, very openly being like, I'm going to decide to do this because I know it's going to benefit me, and I know it's going to be better experience than just letting shit happen. You get a lot of luck from making those kind of decisions. Okay, We also have, Aries here. So Aries or Capricorn can be significant in 2025. Those could be your placements or the placements of any one of the initials, somebody significant. We have a snake. So Aries or a Capricorn could be a snake in 2025. They could be wanting to, mess up the peace in your love life or in regards to love. Spirit said you're very wise and you're very smart, and you know when people are trying to get over on you. So trust yourself, okay? Don't think that you don't know how to protect yourself, because you do, spiritually and otherwise. And if you need help with spiritual protection, you can email me or you could message me. But I'm hearing that you know how to hold your own more than you give yourself credit for. You're just avoidant, okay? That's your attachment style, and you got to work on that. I'm hearing you blend in very, very easy. I'm hearing that you don't like that, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be observant, to be able to sit back and relax and watch and not be in the moment and not be in the center of the moment, I should say. We have a yin yang sign coming out, so there's a lot of balance coming to you in 2025. Especially with this energy leak here, Spirit's telling you you're going to want to find a good moderation spot, okay? Find somewhere where you can leave sometimes, you can stay sometimes, you can be, super high energy and function, bouncing off the walls. And some days you can do nothing, you can be nothing, you can sit and just exist a little bit, okay? Last but not least, we have a flower that looks like it's wilting or dying, and we have a cat. So Spirit's telling you your intuition is definitely going to be telling you that something's either going to be passing away, going away, or dying off, or ending. Okay, so each ending is a new beginning, definitely. But expect that to happen in 2025 for you, or coming up whenever you're watching this as well. Okay. All right, pile number 4, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you want to learn more about 2025 and the year number 9, numerology-wise, definitely go to my blog post. And if you want more messages tarot-wise, go to my website, honey. Link in bio for everything you need, period. I actually have a sale right now till the 28th, so go get that, okay? I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, pile number 5. If you picked the color blood red orange or blood orange red, definitely you're at your pile, and we're going to get into your reading. We're going to first start with your current energy. Not every pile today had any association with the color that was picked or mentioned or channeled. But I feel like there is a connection with the color red. There's specifically this blood orange red that I keep seeing. This may be a message for you to eat more oranges, get your vitamins in, or maybe there's a spiritual significance or a metaphysical significance and use in specifically blood red oranges, okay? I'm actually going to look that up real quick, okay? Don't mind me, but I do want to see if there's any spiritual significance to this, because it was so specific to me, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see. So it says a symbol of health, passion, and intensity that can be used to imbue daily activities with an extra sense of purpose and energy. So elements of fire and the night. So it sounds like this is about yes, intensity. It's about passion and possibly things. So I'm going to get the current energy, but I feel like there's something significant about things being done in the dark and being brought to the light, or possibly being passionate about things that you were once secretive about, okay? So current energy, we have harmony, period. We have wishful thinking, okay? So power number 5, you are definitely currently in the energy of, I'm ready for things to work out in the best way. I'm ready for things to look good and feel good. I'm ready to be balanced and at peace and actually like happy. And I love that for you, and you should want that because you deserve it. Okay, we have wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. So you could be having deja vu quite often, or you could just be having significant deja vu experiences. You could be having a lot of nostalgia, thinking about past moments, past experiences, kind of being like, I wonder, how much my life would be in or out of balance if I went this way, or if I did this thing, or if I made this decision instead of this one, right? I'm not really seeing it's regretful energy, but a lot of reminiscing energy here, a lot of nostalgia and remembering things of the past, and almost feeling a sense of release or a sense of calm. Wow, now I got cut off, girl, by my alarm. Anyways, but I didn't even need. um, but yeah, Spirit's telling you there's definitely this sense of peace and calm that's in your energy right now, that you're feeling right now, or that you're feeling, that you're going to be feeling very soon. I am picking up that this is the current energy though, so let's go ahead and see. What do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to be made aware of before 2025 is here, or if you're in 2025, to make 2025 the year it should be for you? Okay. File number 5, what is the message? Okay, we have yesterday's true. Oh. This is interesting. Or what was it I was doing a minute ago? That's what it says. Or what was it I was doing a minute ago? We have yesterday's truth. So Spirit's telling you, what was done in the dark is going to come to the light. Yesterday's truth is not tomorrow's truth. Yesterday's truth is not tomorrow's truth. Okay. We also have let George do it on the bottom of the deck. So this talks about someone, someone talking big shit. Either thinking that they are capable to take something on, or knowing that they're capable to take something on, and you being like, okay, girl, take it then. You can have it. Take it. I don't mind, right? Let's see. Spirit's kind of telling you here, let other people do the worrying. Let other people freak out. Let other people not be sure what's going on, where to go. You actually have this very intuitive knowing within you about where you are and if you should be there. And I'm getting that your intuition has been telling you that you're right where you're meant to be. File number 5, and I'm here to confirm that for you. You are right where you are meant to be. File number 5. But societal pressures and external energies can really convince us that we're not where we're supposed to be, and we're not in the correct energy, and that we're not doing things right, and that we need to take on everything, and that we need to hustle, and that we need to have 18 jobs, and that we need to make sure we're making this much money, because if we can't provide for ourselves and for our families and for our pets and have money to spend and have places to go and have trips to take, like, God damn it. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Right? Spirit's kind of telling you here, you can bend the rules a little bit. Live a little. Leave a little. Little. Like, what the heck? Live a little. Pawn number 5. Be silly. Have fun. Watch SpongeBob if you fucking want to. Go ride a bike. Go buy a bike and ride it. I know you won't have a fucking bike anymore. Go ride a bike. Like, go have some fun. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about last year. Don't worry about what was. Worry about what is and what's going to be, because that's what you have true control over. Okay, the only thing you can do with the past and about the past is worry about it, stress about it, or convince yourself that it wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, what can you do with the future? Literally anything. Anything you want, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'll take those chances. Okay. We have 2 cards coming out. So we have the Hermit card coming out in the reverse. Spirit says it's about time for you to get out there. You've had enough reclusive time. You've had enough alone time. You've had enough, creating peace in yourself. You have created, I'm hearing, a sense of peace within yourself. But now you're missing the freedom. You're missing the freedom to do what you choose and be what you choose, and feeling that peace along with it. That's a scary person. People better fear you once you start to feel like that, pile number 5, because you can do undeniable things with that energy. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Okay, so Spirit's telling you here, do not stress about missed opportunities or what feel like missed opportunities, because rejection is protection. Okay, but do not take this rejection and start to project upon it. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing Okay, something about an opportunity or opportunities that you had in the past no longer fitting for your life or your lifestyle. So don't worry or don't be regretful about missing out on certain things or saying no even to certain opportunities or taking too long to say something or do something to certain opportunities because everything is happening in divine timing for you, specifically pile number 5. I'm hearing you're in a great energy, you're in a great space, and if you can add a little bit of passion on with your peace and your kind of wishful thinking, right? If you can just bend the rules a little bit and have a little bit more fun and give yourself this leeway to have a little bit more fun and freedom, you're gonna be so happy in 2025. And yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see. Let's go into the book. I, I might have to pull one more card. I kind of don't want to. Feel like okay, so in the book, file number 5, it says, perhaps you are hanging on to something that had its own truth in the past. Didn't I feel like I just said that. There's nothing wrong with working out the past or reminiscing as long as the full flower of the present reality is not overlooked. Spirit's telling you there's nothing wrong with going back into the past, okay? That's why they're kind of saying this nostalgia and this reminiscence that you've been kind of feeling. It's nothing wrong with it, but just make sure that you've worked so hard to create this harmony and this peace within yourself and around yourself. Have fun, okay? Use the energy, have fun with it. Go, be free. Be free, be free. Pile number 5, okay? Let's go ahead and get you some charms before we wrap up. All right, let's see what we got for you. Okay, you can't really see them. And whatever. Okay, pile number 5, let's get into it. So for some initials, what we have going on. Okay, we have W, we have O, we have Q. Somebody could live in Wisconsin, is what I'm hearing, or Wyoming. Quincy could be a significant name. James could be a significant name. Another Q. So we have W, B, and Q. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. W, O, Q, J, and Q could be significant letters popping up for you, coming up for you, or that you experience in 2025. Okay. Let's see. So Spirit's definitely telling you to go to a vet. You might want to be a wow. You might want to be a veterinarian if that's a possibility for you, if that's something you're interested in. This is confirmation that yes, it's possible and it likely will happen in 2025. Those steps will begin to happen. If you are a veterinarian, or if you just really love animals, that could be another confirmation for you. Pile number 5, I'm so sorry. I keep getting cut off at your reading. It's starting to irritate me now, okay? So we have a dog bone and we have a star here. So Spirit's telling you to make a wish and bet on it, okay? There's something here about being a dog with a bone, about the things that you're passionate about, that you're very serious about, okay? Be passionate, pile number 5. That's a big message that I'm getting. You worked really hard to have peace and be calm. Now enjoy yourself and have fun. I didn't even see this over here and almost got lost under this harmony card. But we literally have, it looks like twins possibly. Somebody could be having twins. You could have a twin, or you could have someone of the opposite sex that you're just extremely close to in 2025. Okay, Spirit's telling you, have faith in the seeds that you're planting because they're going to bear fruit. Okay, they are going to bear fruit. There's something here about the nutcracker, about nuts, that acorns, that's significant. You could have an acorn tree or a pine tree very close to your home. We have a bunny here with its eyes closed. So Spirit's telling you, when it comes to sex, slow down on having sex, okay? If you know it's for you, you know it's for you. If it doesn't seem like you, it's not for you. Okay, we have a bat here with a dragon. So there's something here about taking flight in the night. So there's something here again. What comes out, what is this? What I say? What happens in the dark comes out in the light. And then there's a woman here in a dress right underneath that. So there's something here about a woman revealing something, has a big message to send, or a big uh, an intense or serious conversation to be had, something to be revealed here is what I'm getting. Spirit saying you're going to want to ground yourself when it comes to love and relationships, because although you feel close, things feel close, or things feel good, Spirit's telling you you're going to want to watch out for your wealth and abundance. You don't want this person, I'm hearing, to take advantage of you and take advantage of your wealth and your abundance. Okay. There's something here as well about being free, maybe when it comes to love. So this is talking about flirtiness, dating. If you feel like you missed out on a relationship, you probably didn't miss out. You probably dodged a bullet, okay, in 2025. We have a big guitar, so you could be a guitar player. You could enjoy Guitar Hero, Garage Band. You could just really love music. You could like Billie Eilish is what I'm getting, or listen to Phineas's music as well. There's somebody religious who really loves Christmas in your life. This is going to be significant for you. So if you're seeing this before Christmas, this is definitely going to be a message for you, and something may happen during Christmas around this person. And if you're watching this after Christmas, there's a person who's religious or has religious beliefs or views or values, and they're going to be significant for you in 2025 as well. I'm not really saying that this is a negative thing per se, but I'm not saying it's a positive thing either. So it really could just depend for my collective, okay? Spirit's telling you that you hold the cards, you hold the power. This is your music, play it how you want to, okay? Make sure that you are grounding yourself in 2025. This is very important. You have a lot of options and opportunities. You have a lot of options when it comes to love, when it comes to career, when it comes to money, when it comes to hobbies. So make sure that you know what things feel like when they're peaceful, when they're happy, and when they're, meant to be. So make sure that you're focusing on that energy. And, if you enjoy it today, it doesn't mean you'll enjoy it tomorrow. If you don't enjoy it tomorrow, don't stress yourself about it, okay? Find something new to enjoy. Allow yourself that freedom, okay? Paul number 5. I love you. Thank you so much. I hope this was a very, very helpful message for you moving into 2025, or whenever you're seeing this. If you want to know more about 2025, if you're like, girl, what's the vibe? What's the energy? I need to know. Go to the link in my bio, go to my blog post, and read about the number 9 year, 2025, and what it means, okay? If you have a message that you want personally from me, either in a video form or a Zoom call, you can definitely let me know by booking with me, baby, okay? Link is in my bio. Go to my website. Everything is on, not everything, I lied. Wrong sale, bitch. That was Black Friday. I have some readings on sale for you, though, for Christmas. So, yeah, definitely go check that out as well. All right, pile number 5. We had some interruptions, but we got it. All right. Keep your peace. Be no man's peace. And be your own peace. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.